Hi everyone, yogis and people who may have never done yoga before. I'm Jen and I'm going to show you some very simple and short, easy ways to relax before bed. I know for myself, sometimes I'd really love to go to yoga. I also teach yoga and my day goes by and I haven't had time to do much. So at least before bed, you can get that stretch and that mindfulness in. I think it's really important. We have better dreams, we sleep better, and we wake up feeling a little more refreshed. So we're going to start out and I'm going to use my bed, which is not very fancy, but it will work for our purposes. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to get started. We're going to start out on all fours, coming into our tabletop posture. So this is our tabletop posture. You'll notice that this surface is a lot more padded, hopefully, unless you have a really uncomfortable bed, than your yoga mat or the carpet. So really still be mindful to stack the wrist. You really want to be kind to your joints. You're going to tighten and contract the abdominal muscles, nice straight spine, elongating through the cervical spine, the crown of your head. And we're going to let the belly drop. Now as the belly drops, we're going to gaze forward, shoulders away from the ears into cow. Big inhale. And then exhale, coming into cat posture, rising up through your spine, almost as if you had a marionette string. Lifting up. Then one more time, inhaling forward, this time really getting more of a back bend, lifting up, inhaling, and then exhale, release. And a lot of times we tell you exactly how to breathe. We say ujjayi breath or exhale through the mouth, but really be mindful of what your body wants. If you've had a long, hard day, maybe you really do want to exhale through the mouth. We're going to separate the knees. We're going to push back into our heels and extend the arms, turning our head to one side as we come into extended child's posture. If you have a roommate, you can have somebody push gently on your sacrum to ground you down, or you can just manually force the muscles closer to your heels. The reason we're turning our head to one side or the other is so we don't find that we can't breathe on our soft surface of our bed. So we do make accommodations for that. Then we're going to push our palms into the mat or into the bed. We're going to inhale up, and as we inhale, we're going to exhale down, straightening the legs and the arms. We're going to bring our arms out in front of us and point our toes and come into a Superman pose. So really stretching, becoming long like Gumby. And then we'll exhale those arms back for locust. And then one more time, inhaling forward and exhaling back. And then pushing the mat away, we're going to come into hero's posture. So what we're going to do is we're just going to sit back onto our heels. And if you do have any knee problems, you can tuck a blanket underneath your sit bone for support. We're going to bring our hands to heart center and close the eyes. Just notice what your body's telling you. Sometimes it's like we have a movie playing in our head of everything that happened during the day. So just see what's going on in your mind and just allow it to be and focus on your breathing again. We're going to inhale both arms overhead. Then we're going to drop the left arm and we're going to extend over with our right arm, opening up that lateral side body stretch. And then inhaling both arms back up. Right arm comes down, left arm reaches over. We're going to bring both fingertips, tickling the mat behind us, pointing back, and just lift open, expanding the chest. And then again, one more time, separating the knees, pushing back into that extended child's posture. In child's pose, we always release the breath, release any tension, any worry. Just know that everything is going to be okay. You're in exactly the right place and time for you. You're in the present moment, and you're doing something good for your future, because you're doing something good for your body, as well as your emotions and your feelings. So now we're going to rise up one more time. This time we're going to kick back with our right leg and point the toes towards the floor. Just going to make some small circles. We rotate the ankle clockwise, and then going counterclockwise. We're going to open out the leg to the right side, and then bring it back. And then right side again, and back, placing it down. And we're going to kick back with the left leg, pointing the toes. And again, start to rotate the leg. And going in the opposite direction. And inhaling the leg out to the side and back, side and back. And you can go one more time, side and back, placing the knee back down. You might notice that your wrists are getting sore. So we're going to come straight back into that hero's posture. We're just going to do some relaxing things for the wrists. So first we're going to interlace the fingers. Then we're going to bring our fingers out in front of us. So you should see my open palms. For you, looking at your hand, you'll see the back of your hand is pushing away. Then we're going to take our right hand and we're going to bend our left wrist in the opposite direction than we normally do in yoga. And then switching arms. And just rotate the wrists, the fingers. This prevents carpal tunnel. We want to be comfortable. We're going to place our right hand on the back of our head, right near our ponytail. We're going to gaze down at our legs, stretch the back of the neck, just applying a little bit of pressure. And then start to turn your gaze over towards the left. And then release that hand back down, left hand on the back of the head, stretching out the back of the neck. And turning your attention towards the right. We're going to open up our legs, bring them out in front of us, and we're going to come into an easy pose. So we're going to bring our left foot in against our thigh, right foot's wrapping around against the outside. This is really a comfortable position. It's similar to being crisscross applesauce when you were a kid. So very comfortable. You can either place your palms directly above the knees to ground down, or you can again bring your hands to heart center. Just whatever you're familiar with or whatever feels good right now. So I'm going to place my hands just above the knee and close the eyes. And think of an intention. And an intention is different than a goal. An intention is something that you want to allow to be. Doesn't mean you put no effort into it occurring, but you don't need to force it with pure will. You just want to allow it to reveal itself in your life and your experience. So your intention might be to have a restful night of sleep, to feel loved, to feel peaceful, to be love, and to express peace. Whatever those might be for you, think of it now. And taking a slow inhale through the nose and releasing out through our mouth. And one more time, inhaling through the nose and exhaling out through the mouth with a. Bring our hands to heart center if they're not already there. And thank you for practicing with me. I hope you have a wonderful night's sleep or a relaxing nap if it happens to be the daytime. And be sure to check back for more videos or send me an email. And namaste.